Was a guard under the last king. Far cry from those days.
Sun King Avad freed the people his father enslaved.
We all have our place in the order of things.
I had to take over my brother's shift today. Sure as the sun's rising, he's off courting that noble girl.
Blasted Shepard murdered the captain of the Vanguard.
The machines grow more bloodthirsty every day. The sun is still displeased.
No. I'm awake. And alert. Ugh, damn it.
I've got all the best goods here. You'll regret not stopping.
It's not what I imagined when I was a boy. But it's decent work keeping the city safe.
Check out these wares.
Oseram will spend weeks working craftsmen to do a job that Karja could craft in a day.
Don't let your guard down.
Take a look at these wares. You'll like what I have for sale, I promise. Come take a look. I'll give you a good price.
Meridian. Couldn't imagine living anywhere else.
Won't find better wares.
This damn Oseram stirring up tensions. I'm keeping my eyes open.
All right, while the nobles sit over their realm.
Buy what you need, leave the rest.
Don't look to me for help. My duty is to guard. I don't get involved in politics.
It's not what I imagined when I was a boy, but it's decent work keeping the city safe.
Only the finest goods here. See for yourself. Would you like to buy something today?
No, I'm awake and alert. Ugh, damn it.
Won't cost you a shard just to look. Don't pass up these goods.
Don't let your
Fine
guard
goods for a
down.
fair price. Don't you forget to stock up before you're on the road.
This cold isn't going to do the crops any good.
Won't
Every
find better
resident of this
wares.
city deserves safety and security. That's the deal.
Won't cost you a shard just to look.
It's always the ones you least expect that cause you trouble.
Buy what you need.
Arrested
leave the
two
rest.
for disorderly conduct last night. You don't want to know what they were doing.
Put it on, Father. Only get dirty
Fine
again.
goods for a fair price.
Damn Oseram hanging around my shop. I told them to clear out, and they shouted right back at me.
Before you're on the road.
We all have our place in the order of things.
Only the finest goods here.
There are hardly any more left. A massacre, if you can believe.
Would you like to buy something today?
King Avad is weak. He speaks of peace, but he's just afraid to attack the Shadow Carja.
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise. Oh, you'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it. Take a look at these wares.
Hope the day brings you glad tidings.
Move along. You have no need to loiter around here.
Test. Here we go. Hello everyone, this is Serge from GosuNoob.com. We have something very special for you today. We're going to be playing Horizon Zero Dawn, the Frozen Wilds DLC. It just came out in Australia and is going to be coming out at midnight across regions. And oh shoot. Okay. And we were graciously provided with a free review copy by Sony. So we're going to show you what the game looks like, and we're going to play a little bit in the DLC lands and see what the game is about and what's it like. Let me just set up a few things first. Oh, there we go. Hey, all right, I can see you guys talking, so that's important. So, all right, you're recommended to have a high-level character with a lot of skills and armor to get this DLC started, but you can actually start it fairly early in the game, in the main game, if you it just depends on how inquisitive you are about exploring these new lands. The new land is actually here in the north, and as you can see, it's been added to the main map. It's hidden because we haven't visited it yet. And there's new stuff to be seen there, new monsters, a new quest line, and new items and stuff like that.
Fine goods for a fair price.
So it's a DLC, so it's not too big. It's not as big as the main game. The main game can take up to like $100 to do all of it, 40 hours for the main story or so. And the DLC is not that big in size, but it actually does bring a lot of things to the table, and it brings additional world for you to explore. And basically, it gives you a reason to come back to this wonderful world that Guerrilla Games created, and we can have fun with Aloy again. So I'm really looking forward to this.
Take a look at these wares.
We have written a review for the DLC. It's going to be up on the website in a couple of minutes, and you should check it out. You're going to find a link to the review in the description below the video. And it's very positive. We gave it an 8.4. Our buddy, a resident reviewer of ours, did it, and I hope you're gonna like reading it. So, without further ado, let's check out how this thing goes. So we're right now in the little village of Day Tower, in between the mainland where you start, and where the other tribe is at.
I'll be doing this till I meet the moon.
And there's a merchant here.
These aren't goods, they're
I
necessities.
heard you talking about trouble in Banuk lands.
Was that out loud? Ears must be getting worn down from all those long leg blasts. But you heard right. I'm fresh back from the cut, looking for better scavenging and better shards.
I guess you didn't find them up there?
Not with the Banuk wailing about new machines and talking spirits and their purses frozen shut. What's a trade route without trade? It's just a route.
Let's check out what are these new machines about.
Honestly, I don't even know. Going by the number of Banuk funerals, I'd say the kind you turn away from.
Not really my style.
Well, if you reach my grand old age, you might prefer picking up after hunters in the Sundom. It's warmer, too.
There's a trade route. I thought the Banuk kept to themselves.
We Oseram and the Banuk are neighbors, after all. What's a few mountain ranges between friends? I have some acquaintances out there, still trying to dig a living out of the ice, but they say nothing seems to stick. All the superstitious nonsense and rampaging machines aren't helping.
So if I remember right, the Osram are those like dwarf-like race that's in the north, and you meet them during the main game. And the Banuk are the new tribe that you're going to meet through the DLC.
What is this place? The Cut?
When the Karja took up swords and hacked away at the edge of Banuk land, they left the Cut behind.
So a battleground from the war. Like the valley outside the Sacred Land.
Mm-hmm. Mountain Pass in the far north and east will get you there. It's open to outlanders, hardy ones, like you. Just don't expect much of a welcome. Especially not now.
Alright,
Machines
thanks.
and talking spirits?
I'm interested, that's right.
Not as much, just looking at you. Don't say you weren't warned. There's a slip of a trail through the northeastern mountains, past what we call the Grave Horde. You won't miss it. You'll find what passes for a town on the other side. Maybe someone there can talk you out of it.
Maybe. Maybe not. Thanks for the information.
Okay, Into the Frozen Wilds, that's the new side quest that we got. Let's track that and see on the map actually where should I go. All the way here. I don't think we should just like travel there. I'm just gonna teleport here with, to the campfire. That's right, Aaron. The Banuk were in the game, but we didn't have like quests or side quests connected to them that much. It was just you knew that there was armor, right, with that name, but we didn't get to meet too many of them, I think. Can't remember though. It's been like 6 months since I played the main game, and there's been so many games this year that I ran through that I don't really remember all the stuff from the main game. I just remember the feeling that this was a great game, that I had a lot of fun playing it, and that I finished it, all of it, you know, got 100% in it, so I liked it. It's a good deal. I totally agree. Aaron Cross says it's $15 through PlayStation Network, and that's a pretty good deal for a fairly big DLC, right? So, as a reviewer, we got this pre-built character that has all the skills unlocked, and you're going to notice that there are new skills to be unlocked in the game, and that came with a DLC, right? And you're going to be able to gather resources and search down enemies while mounted, repair your mount, repair rhythm machines, mount health and repair speed are increased. Alright, and then disassembling of modification and resources in the game, that's new. Increased chance to loot skins, bones, lenses, and hearts. These are all the rare materials that you need to create the pouches, the ammo pouches, and stuff like that. So Renegade Rocks asks if you already have the secret armor, will we get anything better in this DLC? I don't know. We're gonna see, right? Increase resource inventory slots by 20% and dismount strike. So it's the Traveler is basically all mount-related skills, mostly mount-related skills, and some things for your inventory and convenience, basically. Yeah, the secret armor is still one of the best in the game. It's gonna stay that way. Until we see the next game, right? We're just gonna run past these and check out the new land, right? Let me see where we're at. I don't remember this part of the land at all, man. I didn't venture into here too much. I don't remember if there was like some main story stuff here. I think there was something over here, but I don't remember like the mainland. It's the Seekers. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty cool, right? The entrance, like, behind that squid look-like machine thing. Wait, there's a campfire here. I'm thinking about activating that thing. So I'm gonna try and stay away from the major story spoilers. We're just gonna play through the mission that Sony already showed. You know, advanced it just a little bit, but not give up too many major story spoilers. And then we're just gonna play through, you know, discovering and maybe some side quests and stuff. Okay. Look at the beauty of this game. It always amazes me. It looks even better on PS4 Pro, but you know, it looks just as good on the regular PS4, which I really appreciate. So you don't have to really worry about upgrading your hardware, but if you're like up to something like that, you're just gonna get like amazing visuals to look even crisper and better. And just the quality of the game world that they created here is just amazing. I mean, all of that we just ran to here without any load screens, and we're just here, and you can see all of the lands around. It's one of the best open world game engines that I've seen. I was always amazed by how well this game was done. Alright, so we're outside the known lands now, I think. The thing is, like, I would love to explore this, like go onto this arm here and see what's up there, or maybe follow the frozen river, but let's just keep going towards the cut. You see, there's like all of these blue flames or whatever they are. I mean, we're obviously gonna go up there, so. Some materials not gonna go to waste.
What are you doing, Aloy?
Ooh,
This path leads to the cut.
Silence back.
Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your task.
Surprised you're still checking up on me. I thought you had moved on.
Oh, that's...
Forgive me for still being concerned with the fate of the world.
I was thinking, Rost used to tell me stories about the Banuk and their shamans, and how they thread blue cables through their skin. Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's not the past that concerns me, Aloy. It's the future, or possible lack thereof. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual, you'll do as you wish.
Touchy.
I love this. I mean, the writing is really good. Silence is the guy from the main game that you're gonna have dealings with, and he's intertwined with the main quest, and he's an important character. If you haven't played through the main game, you're missing out. That's the first thing, and then I'm not gonna spoil like what his role in the whole thing is, but he's kind of like he kind of does a thing with Aloy, and he helps her move towards revealing the big secrets of the game and what the game is all about. So he's a major plot character that moves the plot forward. And he's back in the DLC. I did not expect to see him because in the main game he's a very interesting character that the story puts him kind of like you're not really sure what's he going to be about. Okay, we got a machine here.
This one's a new predator.
A demonic scorcher. Weakness. Alright. Blaze canisters. Okay. Okay, so if we're good, we will be able to hit his blaze canisters. I don't know how tough this enemy is. Is there like... Oh shit, I'm gonna miss. That's a pretty big freaking... Alright, I haven't played for a while, so I'm gonna look like really... Wow, that's a lot of fire there. I'm gonna look like a proper noob here. Oh, that's a big nasty jump there. So fighting from afar does not seem to work with him, with this dude. Whoa. Look at that long-range attack, man. Let's see, what arrow should I use here? Oh shit, I wanted to dodge that, I really did. Luckily I have that armor, right? That's a tough enemy, man. Let's see if we can... do something about those attacks. Oh, alright. That works. So he's pretty vulnerable to spear attacks, really. It's just you have to get away from them close range fire things. Ah, shit. Alright, that got him down. And then some extra damage there. Just a little bit more. He should be dead. Oh, will you die already? Come on. There we go. Whoa! Hey, Mr. Moth, welcome to the stream. Thanks for watching. So that was a level 1000 XP right there for that kill. That's pretty good. He's called a Demonic Scorcher. That's a new type of machine right there. Got a lot of money from that. Let's see. He should be added to the... There we go. Demonic Machine. Demonic machines are more powerful and have stronger elemental resistances than their normal counterparts. They are a force to be reckoned with. Alright, so we got harder machines to fight here. Agile and dangerous combat machine with fire-augmented melee attacks and a mounted mine launcher for ranged engagement. I did not see that mine launcher, but because I think I've taken down that component with my bow, so I didn't get hit by it, but I guess the blaze canister, fire and tear, mine launcher is weakness to all, putter generator in the back, weakness to all. Okay, and the body just freeze. Alright, didn't use any freeze whatsoever. Well, we got him, guys. That was pretty good. So as soon as you start the DLC, you're gonna be fighting that badass machine right there. I guess that's the point. Okay, so where do we need to go? Like those blue flames there, they look like the way up, and that I should use them. Let's see the map though. It's still the covered part, so this is their supplies here and stuff, where I'm going to use this to get up there. Okay, some traps and stuff. That's interesting, because I thought that was going to be the way upwards. But there's still some climbing to be done, I guess. Look at the northern lights, guys. Ah, it's pretty good. I think some healing is in order. Could have put down some traps there fighting that machine, right? Oh wow. That does not sound natural. What the fuck?
Okay, that's a welcome, I guess.
I'm thinking that was some sort of alarm. Oh wow, cool.
Everything's freezing. The ground, the air, me.
Ha! You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
I think I need some Banuk armor here to keep me warm.
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
Pick up a rock. I don't care. Oh wow. What is that, dudes? Look at that volcano there. That was not expected at all.
The mountain. And the village too. What's it for?
Wait, didn't this game have like a photo mode? That's new. I don't think we had that before. And I think these are new as well. Oh, look at that, fearless. And then proud. What the? The stork pose. Alright. A Michael Jackson pose. What? That's kind of like freaky, right? Yay! Look at them guns. Oh god, no, that's like Kardashian like. I can't, no. That's cool. That right there. Wait, I gotta see all the... Wait, I gotta sit like this. And then he spent half an hour using the photo mode of the game. Isn't that just something? Anyways, let's just continue.
trust the chief, because so many died under his command.
Pastor Rhea, they say, she'll return to us. And yet here we are.
After
We haven't lost this many hunters since the war with the Carja.
Must be something big going on. Most of the village is moving towards that smoke.
To be beneath us to know that trust that our hunters knew that Paratak was the mountain, and I will stand with him.
Will be remembered.
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrind, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead, but not today.
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear!
Our blood is in your teeth, Aratak!
We are Banuk. Our enemies are prey.
The daemon. It frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice, for free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Aurea. spouting on about spirits and demons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Araya vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her, but no. Here's Big Aratak, gearing them up to do it all over again.
You said you've lived out here for 2 winters?
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this steel-forsaken heap of tents. Good location. Ripe for change. We were barely scraping by until this place started filling up for Araya. A great prophet is coming, they said. I heard prophet. Honest mistake. Not that the Banuk are stingy, they just prefer to keep trade among themselves. We could get through to enough of them. We could really put this place on the map. Or at least on a map.
We?
Me and my daughter. My assistant, Barja. My assistant and my daughter. We seem to get along better as business partners. Her mother wanted me to show her a trade. She started tinkering with weapons. Say, when you need a break from this Banuk carry-on, stop in and see her. You're both, how do I put it?
Women?
No. Independent. Look for her at Long Notch, the easternmost Banuk camp.
Is Aratak a renowned warrior around here?
He's a Warwick chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. Not that you hear much of it. Man talks about as much as a dead fish. But when he and Araya came to town with their Warwick, it drew more Banuk to this little burg than I'd ever seen. Know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route, stretching all the way back to the claim. Then, he goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines. So much for my best customers.
What are these Warwicks about, Bergrand? Some sort of tribe within the tribe?
Not like our clans back home. You don't get born into these things. They hold tryouts. Prove your best at something and you might get a place. Some Warwicks come and go. Some last as long as Melon. The whole Banuk territory, Banur, is just a bunch of the biggest, oldest Warwicks.
I'm not sure if I'm less confused or more confused.
Well, here's the sure thing. Each Warwick has a chieftain and a shaman. They make the decisions. All well and good, except the chieftains are hard-headed, and the shamans have their heads in the clouds.
And Araya is the one who spoke about this daemon?
That's right. Told Aratak and the others that it lives up on Thunder's drum. And they believed her.
But you don't.
Look, I don't know what Araya found up there. A shaman's not going to talk to an outlander. The machines in the cut are getting more vicious, that's a fact. It could be because of the daemon, or it could be because they all got indigestion, for all I know. But Araya's not around to explain. She took off, and no one knows why.
What is it about the Banuk you can't make sense of?
Well, everything's a test to them. A hardship to endure. A challenge to survive.
Seems like they don't have much of a choice in a place like this.
Yeah. A land cold enough to crack teeth. Filled with wild animals. You'd think they'd accept a little reasonably priced aid. Don't believe me, I've tried to convince them. But a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall, deadly serious, cables in his skin, like a shaman?
I've heard that name once or twice, but always whispered. Like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget. I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave. Or they messed with him.
Conclave?
All the most important shamans gather in Banur from time to time to keep up with the latest mumbo-jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses getting locked up on each other. Araya's been to that shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, she just gave me a dirty look. So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you, I guess. Good luck.
I want to know more about this Damon.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then, you need to find Araya. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rafts. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. But I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the river, chasing rumors.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
Well, now I'm definitely interested. Thanks for the talk, Bergrand.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak can tell me more about Araya or Thunder's drum. Might be worth a shot.
Bandits have made camp at Stonemead. This should make things interesting.
The good news is that bandits tend to live brief lives.
Outlanders know us as hunters and shoppers, but there's more to the A good Werak has no weakness. I trust my kin with my life.
Good to see a hardy Nora in the cut. The Banuk can only benefit from your presence.
None of the southern tribes rival the Banuk as hunters. Some are skilled,